Solomon Islands. Solomon Islands to be discovered and feel the best and least known fact about. Solomon Islands is a country of islands, of 6 major islands, and over 900 small islands. So 900 small islands. In Melanesia, part of Oceania and northeast of Australia. So, the largest island in the archipelago is Bougainville Island. Bougainville Island. This one, Bougainville Island, which is part of the autonomous region of Bougainville, currently part of Papua New Guinea. So, this is the largest island. Let's start with some last known facts about Solomon Islands. Traditional shell money, known as tabu, has historical and cultural significance in Solomon Islands. These are strings of shells that were used as form of currency and a symbol of wealth and status. So we have shell money. Bamboo music. Traditional music in the Solomon Islands often features bamboo instruments. Bamboo pipes and panpipes are commonly used in cultural performance. Bamboo music. Another general fact is skin deification. In some parts of the Solomon Island there is a practice known as skin deification. It involves preserving the skin of the deceased individuals and treating it with great reverence, symbolizing a connection to the ancestral spirits. So we have skin deification. Skin deification. Another general fact about Solomon Islands, it's the traditional canoe building. The Solomon Islanders are skilled in the art of traditional canoe building. Canoes play a crucial role in transportation between the islands. Good. Historical. In 1568, the Spanish navigator Alvaro de Mendaña was the first European to visit them. So the first settler was in 1568. Alvaro Mendaña. After that, Mendaña returned decades later in 1595 and another Spanish expedition, that one led by the Portuguese navigator Pedro Fernandez de Queiroz, who visited the Solomon Islands in 1606. Later, Britain defined its area of interest in Solomon Islands archipelago in June 1893, and where they were declared British protectorate. Nowadays, Solomon Islands, it's a constitutional monarchy. has a parliamentary system of government. As King of Solomon Islands is the Charles III, which is the head of the state. He is represented by the Governor General, who is chosen by the Parliament in a 5-year term. The Solomon Island contains several active and dormant volcanoes. The Tinakula and Kavashi volcanoes are most active. Now let's start by discovering each main island of the archipelago. The first one we're gonna start with the island of Guadalcanal. And here it's also the capital of the archipelago, which is Honiara. So Guadalcanal is the largest island in the Solomons by area and the second largest by population after Malaita. During 1942 and 1943, it was the scene of Guadalcanal campaign and South bitter fighting between Japanese and US troops. The Americans were ultimately victorious. At the end of the World War II, Honiara, on the north coast of Guadalcanal, became the new capital of the British Solomon Islands. Now, let's talk about the city of Honiara. It serves as the largest city and the capital of Solomon Islands, is the political and economic and cultural center of the country. Due to its historical significance during World War II, Honiara has several war memorials and the remnants of the war, including Japanese bunkers and American landing sites. The city skyline is dotted with coconut trees and the remnants of war artifacts. A cool fact is that battle knot chewing is a common practice in Honiara and throughout the Solomon Islands. It is a cultural tradition. The habit involves chewing of mixture of battle nut, slacked lime and pepper wrapped in a betel leaf. Right. The next island is Malaita. Malaita is the most populous island in the Solomon with a population of 161,832 people. For the most part, the Malaitians survive by subsistence agriculture, with taro and sweet potatoes as the most important crops. After the establishment of the government control, a plantation was established in the west coast near Paunani. Yeah. Well, the Malaitians are famous for their music and dance, which are sometimes associated with rituals. The largest city is Auki. Malaita has a rich cultural heritage, and Auki is a place where traditional practice and customs are still very much alive. Traditional dance, music, and art are particularly integral of the local culture. say. Here we have bamboo music. Bamboo music. Right, the next one. It's Choiseul Island. Here. Choiseul Islands. The economy of Choiseul is primarily based on agriculture and fishing and some small-scale businesses. Traditional handicrafts also produced and sold, so we have handicrafts. Choiseul is rich in natural resources, including fertile soil for agriculture, dense tropical forests, and marine resources. The island's inhabitants rely on these resources. Okay, good. Let's move next. The next one is Maquira or San Cristobal. Maquira. The landscape is rugged with stepped side valleys, many streams and waterfalls, and small spirited floodplains. Good. Next. New Georgia. New Georgia Islands. Okay, so New Georgia is a volcanic island surrounded by some places by coral reefs islands. The highest point is Mount Mass with an elevation of 860 meters. The climate is wet and tropical, and islands is subject to frequent cyclones. New Georgia is covered with dense vegetation, and the marshy areas mangroves are located. Next is Russell Island. Russell Island. Just a moment. I mean, Rennell Island, sorry. Rennell Island. Rennell Island is the second largest raised coral atoll in the world, with the largest lake in the insular Pacific, Lake Tecano. Lake Tecano. This is a G. A lake that is listed as World Heritage Site. Good. Next are the Florida Islands. There's very small islands here. Florida Islands. The Florida Islands are located in the central province of the Solomon Islands, to the northwest of the larger Guadalcanal. Number of islands. The group consists of several, with the main islands being Big Jella, Little Jella, and others. Tulagi, the former capital of British Solomon Islands Protectorate, is located in the Ngela Sul. Tulagi is the most well-known island in the group and served as the administrative capital of the British Solomon before it was moved to Honiara and Guadalcanal. The island has historical significance, particularly in relation with World War II. Good, next. Next, it's Russell Islands. Russell Islands. two small islands here, Pavau and Pamnika, as well as several islets of volcanic origin. They are located approximately 48 kilometers northwest of Guadalcanal. The islands are partially covered in coconut plantation and have a copra and oil factory. Russell Islands. The next is Santa Isabel. Santa Isabel. Santa Com. Well, it's the longest in the Solomon Islands, the third largest in terms of surface, and the largest in the group of Santa Isabel province. The highest point is Mount Sassari, which has 1,220 meters or 4,000 feet. The Maruto River runs down Mount Sassari in the ocean. Good. Next. Santa Cruz Islands. Santa Cruz Islands. Dinacula is an active stratovolcano in Santa Cruz Islands. Dinacula. It has experienced periodic eruption and its activity has influenced the history and settlements of this area. The residents of Santa Cruz Islands are known for their traditional canoe building skills. Canoes have played a significant role in the culture and transportation of people in the region. So they have canoes. The Santa Cruz Islands are relatively remote and are characterized by isolated communities, traditional subsistence agriculture, and somehow fishing are essential to their livelihoods of the local residents. Alright, good. And now we are done also with Solomon Island, and we just